how to talk to a girl that you like when you're nervous and you're anxious and you're worried and you don't know what to say and you're worried about being rejected and you're scared about how a woman is going to respond. So the best advice I can give you initially is to accept your fears and your anxieties. Accept them, because at this point you can't do much other than accept them, because if you complain about it or get upset, or if you say why do I have it, it wouldn't change anything. That's the first tip. The next tip is to actually take action, is to go and face your fear and speak to a woman whilst you're scared and nervous, because that's really the only way that you get over social anxiety and anxiety of speaking to women and people, is by pushing yourself in these social situations that really intimidate you and scare you, and working through them. Any anxiety, speaking on camera, and it's through doing it and practicing that you'll gain more confidence and you'll be able to control your anxiety and live the life that you want. The third tip is, because I know a lot of men get confused, they just say, I don't know how to speak to a woman, I don't know what to say, I don't know if that's the wrong thing to say, is keep it really simple. And within keeping it simple, be honest. The worst thing I think you can do with women is to lie, is to trick, is to manipulate, is to try and come up with cool lines or pick up lines or routines. These things they're just not, they're not good, they're not honest, they're not valuable. It ain't going to build a great relationship. It's not going to make you feel good about yourself, which is really important. So bear that in mind, have good values, have good intentions, and sometimes it's best just to be honest and be vulnerable and just say, look, I saw you, I'm nervous to come over, I feel really nervous. I had to push myself to do it. I found you attractive, you look nice, I just wanted to talk to you. I hope I'm not bothering you, I don't want to disturb you, but I want to introduce myself. How are you doing? I mean, sometimes that's the best thing to say, is to be honest, and a lot of the times women will respond so well to that. A lot of men think, I can't share my insecurities and fears because that will make me judged, that will get me rejected, she wouldn't find me attractive, she'll go for another guy. Well, it's not always true. Usually that's the thing that would actually get you the girl and get you a relationship, is the honesty. Now obviously you don't want to overuse that and use that as like, please feel sorry for me, because you don't want a woman to feel sorry for you. Another tip I would say is, you do want to work on your confidence. If you do go up to a girl and you're not clear and you're not pronouncing your words right, and you're not communicating to her and explaining and expressing why you like her and what is it you want, then some girls will be inclined to not want to speak to you because they're not sure if you're not sure. And the way you do that is through more social practice. And I would also say you really do want to work on your confidence in general. So you want to get down the gym, you want to work out, you want to do things that make you feel good, you want to spend time with family, friends, you want to do positive things that can improve your confidence. I would even go, another tip would be to actually consciously get a pad of paper, write your goals down. I call it an action plan. This is what I've gave people over the years, clients, this is what I've helped myself with, and now I'm doing it with these 3 YouTube videos. Create a plan of action of how you want to improve. Go to classes, go boxing classes, do things that develop you, work on your social skills, because confidence and social skills and being able to communicate with women from a place of honesty and confidence is really going to get you great results. And like I said, a lot of it is battling with your own mind and not trying to be perfect, because a confident guy and a confident approach and the way to conduct yourself and talk to women and attract a relationship and express your feelings, it's really about practicing and basically pushing past your mind, because a lot of men get stuck in excuse me, my cough, they overthink, they worry, they really focus on the worst case scenario. What if she rejects me? What if other people judge me? What if I embarrass myself? What if she says she has a boyfriend? What if she doesn't want to talk to me? What if she's rude to me? But if you focus on that alone, then you're always going to be stuck there. Think positive. Well, what if she is really friendly? What if she does like you? What if she is single and available and is waiting to meet a nice guy like yourself, decent guy, confident? And another point I want to mention, which is really important, is I understand as a man that when you see a girl that you like, you get your hopes up, and you naturally, as human, you think, oh, I would like to get a number one and go out of her and stuff. But Sometimes you've got to not be results orientated to get the best result. Sometimes you have to appreciate the small things, like just being able to go up and just say, oh, how are you doing? How's your day? Or, you know what, I just want to give you a compliment. You've got nice eyes, you look good, or you look friendly, or, you know, where are you from? Just doing that is success. When I used to take my clients out years ago when I was doing dating coaching, I would always get them to do very simple things because it works really well, and it worked for me. That's how I got my confidence up. So these things really work. You want to practice the basic fundamentals of how to, you know, be social, because a lot of it does come from social anxiety with men, with not knowing how to express their feelings or being scared to say their feelings. And usually, actually, women want men to express their feelings. A lot of men think, oh, it's not manly, but it is manly. Obviously, it's not blowing things out of proportion and getting caught up in negative thinking. Another tip I'd say, I would avoid very, very negative conversations about women. Sometimes there's groups of men that have too much negativity when it comes to relationships and women. It's going to drag you down, it's going to plant negative thoughts in your head, it's going to affect you. I would ignore that. I would focus on positive thinking, you know, having a good attitude towards women, a good attitude towards yourself, improving your life, and just being genuine. Look, and this is the values I was brought up by my mum and my dad. Obviously, my dad being a man, mum being a woman. And my cousins, I've got female cousins and aunties, and they always said to me, you know, go over and ask a woman out, as long as you're not rude, as long as you're not doing anything wrong. Because today I think a lot of men are scared about, I don't want to upset a woman or harass a woman. Well, you're not going to upset or harass if you conduct yourself and you're polite and respectful and confident. Now listen, worst case scenario, if you do say hello to a woman and she says, thank you, I appreciate you coming up to me, but I'm not interested in you, I've got a boyfriend, don't take it to heart, don't take it personal. Because it's not your fault if someone's in a relationship. You're not psychic. You're not a failure. She's just not available. That's not a failure in my eyes. A lot of guys will say that is, but it's not a failure. It's a success because you actually tried. You got to know someone, even if you just have a short conversation. So I really want you guys to value just having conversations with women. Most of the problem that men have is just being able to relax, be themselves, and talk to women. You know, just to be comfortable in their own skin, just have a conversation about anything. You know, do you like the gym? You know, talk about something that's currently going on that's positive. Where you're from? Do you like traveling? What do you like doing? You know, just normal social conversations. When you can do that, the rest is quite easy. The rest is just having a little bit more courage to say, I'm interested, do you want to go out sometime? You know, don't be scared to ask a woman out. She can either say yes, no, or she has a boyfriend. And if she has got a boyfriend, what I always say is, listen, you know, wish you the best, happy, glad that you're happy. I still enjoyed meeting you and getting to know you, and have a nice day. It makes you feel good. So you're not being like a sore loser, you're not getting upset or grumpy because a girl says she's got a boyfriend. If you speak to enough women, you're going to find the right person for you eventually. So it's really important that you don't come home going, oh, I spoke to women, but you know, I didn't get a girlfriend, I didn't get a numbers. It's not a good attitude to have, because if you have that attitude and you keep thinking and acting like that, well then you won't meet a girlfriend. But if you've got a good attitude and you want to have actually a larger vision of yourself, then that attitude, that positivity, that appreciation for talking to people and women and yourself, that will lead to you getting a girlfriend. And it'll probably happen when you're not expecting it. So by all means, take the initiative. And I'll make more videos on how to speak to women for guys who have got anxiety and shyness, and build the confidence and get a relationship. Because at the end of the day, they're just, you know, they're women, we're men, they're human, like we are. They're not that different. So just, you know, it's important to be yourself. I wouldn't try and use tricks and all that stuff, and just be yourself. You know, if you've got a good sense of humour, show it. And yeah, don't take it personal. Look, everyone gets rejected until they get success. So the rejections and the knockbacks that you get from women, they do hurt sometimes, but you must not let it break you. Pick yourself up and keep going, and then you'll find the right person. When you find the right person and you get a date and you have a good connection, you'll be so thankful that you got those rejections, because you'll appreciate that they led to the success and the girl that you're with, or your relationship. So it's the best relationship dating advice I could give guys with anxiety, that nervous. As I said, it's better to go and speak to a girl and be stuttering and nervous and be honest from the heart, than to not do anything at all. Alright, so like this video if you got value from it, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get more videos on helping you to get control of your anxiety in all areas of life, improve your confidence and all the other things as well. And I appreciate the support. Comment in the box below if you enjoyed this and you got value from it. Let me know what part of the video that helped you, and I'll see you in the next video. I really appreciate it. Okay, become fearless.